How's everybody doing today? It's your buddy Truck Guy Joe. Lots of bugs on the L5P. That was from the Cecil County trip. Gonna have to do some scrubbing. But before I do that, we're gonna make another trip today. I'm gonna hook up to the Moritz deck over trailer. I have a customer that purchased a new cabin chassis, so I'm going to deliver it right to him, and I figured this would be a good opportunity to do a fuel mileage loop with the 2017 Duramax. So once I get loaded up, we'll go to the fuel stop, top everything off, we'll make the trip to the customer, and we'll top off once we're there, and we'll see how the truck does towing some weight. The cabin chassis that I'm taking is a gas 84-inch cab to axle, so it's the longer wheelbase. It's two-wheel drive, gas motor, and I'll get the invoice out and check the shipping weight, but it's probably about 6,500 pounds just the way it sits, and I did fill both tanks. So we'll get this hooked up and hit the road here shortly. Did a quick walk around, all the marker lights work, checked all my tire pressures, looked at the tread, pressures are good, marker lights are good, the blinkers, turn signals, marker lights back here, everything's looking good, so we're about ready here to hit the road. We're at the fuel station now getting fuel. Just wanted to give you guys a quick look of the stance now that we're set up. The truck squatted about 2 inches, and I kind of hem-hawed back and forth over which way to put the chassis, only because of tongue weight. You know, it did squat, so the truck is sitting pretty much level, and the deck of the trailer is level. If I would have had it facing frontward, I'm just thinking too much tongue weight. I actually did try it once. I pulled it up forward between the engine and transmission, too much on the front. So now most of the weight is over the axle. Everything's tied down, good to go, and you guys could see that I actually used a little extra care in the front just to make sure there was no interference between the tow hook and the chain binder on the bumper and the lower valance. So I just wrapped everything up there real nice. Shouldn't be any issues. Altogether weight, the chassis is about 6,500 pounds as it sits. The trailer's about 4,000 pounds, so we're towing about 10,500 pounds, which is well within the limits of what the diesel truck is. Okay guys, I'm all topped off, full tank ready to go, and the distance I'm traveling is approximately 100 miles. It's 103 to be exact. Should take me about 2 hours to get there. So I'll make sure I reset the trip meter and I'll reset the fuel mileage in the truck, but we'll see how we do on fuel mileage towing this weight. And there's gonna be some interstate, some city, so it will be a mix, and I'll do some time lapse. We're inside the truck, obviously, and you can see the trip meter. I'm gonna reset that right now. We'll start fresh here with fuel economy and trip. And the truck does currently have 12,328 miles. Okay guys, we made it to Sheets. As you can see, I've traveled 97.3 miles. And according to the truck's computer, I averaged 11.1 miles per gallon. So let's go ahead and top off right now with diesel, and we'll do the calculation to see exactly how many miles per gallon I achieved. And we did mostly highway. Interstate driving, I did about 65 miles an hour. I did some in-town driving as well. Some areas were 35 miles per hour, some were 40, some were 25, so a good mix. But we'll cut to the pump here, we'll top off, and we'll do the calculation. At one point, I did stop and just check on the chain binders to make sure everything was tight and everything looked good, nothing moved. And as I expected, it's only about a 100-mile trip, everything stayed pretty nice. Truck tows very well, nice and smooth, no sway whatsoever, very comfortable ride. Nice trip, nice beautiful sunny day. But we're gonna go over to the pump now and see exactly what we topped off at. I just heard it click. Okay guys, we just topped off 9.097 gallons. And now that I know my mileage exactly, go back to that one more time. Mileage was 97.3. If you do the math, according to my phone, 10.6958, so almost 10.7 miles per gallon, and the truck told me 11, so about 3/10 difference between the truck's computer and what the pump told me. So that's, I guess, an acceptable margin of error. I can live with that. Well, I appreciate you guys watching it.